Whittier, welcome back to My Whittier TV. Well, today we are going to check out some local churches here in the city of Whittier, California. Now, one of the things that I really enjoy doing is taking something that we see every day here in Whittier, California, and shining the light on it. You know, we drive by these structures every single day, or maybe we're hanging out at the park and we catch a glimpse of a building and we look at it for a few seconds and then say, oh yeah, okay, whatever. We don't really pay attention to it. It's my job to shine a light on these things and show them to you right here and say, this is beautiful, check it out. And that's exactly what we're going to do today with these Whittier churches. You know, there's so many of them, and I'm sure I left off a ton of them, but these are a few that resonate with me just because they are such a part of the Whittier landscape. And I've grown up around these churches and I've seen them a million times, but it's so nice to stop and take a look and admire the beauty of these churches here in the city of Whittier, California, and give you some history on that. So take a look at this video, churches here in Whittier, California. Okay, our first stop is St. Mary's Church, located on Penn Street and Newland Avenue. And if you're a Whittier local, you have driven past this beautiful church many, many times. This church was built in 1952. Many of you attended school here at St. Mary's, and it's always nice to get out of the car and admire this beautiful building. You know, I had to get out and take a walk over to the side, though, and take a look at the parking area and reminisce about all of the wonderful times I had at the St. Mary's Carnival. This is definitely one of my favorite churches here in the city of Whittier. Okay, next up is Emmanuel Church of Southern California. Now, I had to include this one just because it was built in 1922, and that is absolutely incredible. It's tucked away over here on Bright Avenue and Bailey Street, and it is a beautiful church, original stained glass, and like I said, I had to include it on my list because it is a stunner. And this empty lot was the former location of the Good Shepherd Bible Church. I was there the day they were putting that fire out. I hope they could build again one day. And this is the First United Methodist Church located on Bailey, right across from Central Park. And this is a beautiful church. And this was built in 1951. And you have seen it many, many times here if you visit Central Park. But when you stop and take a really good look at it, it is just phenomenal. It's a beautiful church, and I was lucky enough to get the church bells when I was here. And this church is definitely one of my top churches here in the city of Whittier. I could not leave off Freedom City Church, Greenleaf, and Hadley. This is a stunner. It is the cornerstone of this area, located in the original Four Bricks area of Uptown Whittier. It is a beauty. You have seen it many, many times. Built in 1923. This is a Bob Bates print. I have this print here. The two churches previous to that, or on the side there, they were at this location, but they burned down. And this is the church that is still standing here today. Original stained glass. Just a beautiful, beautiful church, and it's in the perfect area, and definitely one of my favorites. St. Matthias Church, located on Washington Avenue and Wardman Street. This is a beautiful church here, and man, again, I've driven by this church so many times, and it is definitely one of my favorites, kind of tucked away in the Uptown area. I don't know exactly when this church was built, but I could only imagine when it was probably a thing of beauty. It still is. It just has some wear on it. It's an older church. It has the courtyard here, and it is absolutely beautiful. And one that has always caught my eye here in the city, and they have the school that is still attached here. I believe it's still in operation. St. Matthias is definitely another favorite of mine here in the city of Whittier. Well, there you go. Whittier churches, Whittier churches here in the city of Whittier, and I could probably do Whittier churches part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are so many here, but I just wanted to highlight a few of those that really resonate with me. We see them all of the time. We pass by, we drive by, we walk by, we catch a glimpse, and it's kind of nice to take a deep dive and look at them up close and personal. I want to thank Rachel Fiore. She is the local historian here at the Whittier Library. She did all the research. She found out when those churches were built, and she relayed that information to me so that I could share it with you, the My Whittier subscriber. So thank you for that, Rachel. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. And yeah, make sure and subscribe to the channel, guys. Let me know what your favorite church is in Whittier. Which one do you like to see most? And also let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see here on the My Whittier TV channel. I'd love to hear from you. And you never know, your idea might actually make it on, and we might make a video based on your suggestions. So make sure and drop a comment. I will catch you guys next week right here on My Whittier TV. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you.